All right, guys, welcome back. It is October 15, 2025. We'll explain what I've been up to in a little bit here, but for those who just want the review to get on out of here, MARKETSIDE, New England style clam chowder. Not sure if that's gonna pick it up or not. It was in the Walmart section, excuse me. It was in the cold section at Walmart. And I'm just with my friends and we're just, getting food for other things. I see this, I'm like, let's give it a shot. It does in fact say to do it for 3 to 4 minutes. I was about to do it cold, but then I saw this little part here, so let's dive right in. Very creamy right off the bat. But it looks like we're getting right back into the typical ratio, if you will. That one had a good one. Again, we'll talk about why it's been so long. But I want the reviewers to let's get a little shot here. At the very tip there. Nice little pieces. Nice little pieces. Very good cream, though, I must say. Very good cream. Definitely one of the better ones here. I don't know if it's because it was in the cold section and then I heated it up, but very good when it comes to the cream. Otherwise, same as always. So far, at least. Got a new light, so got 2 lights here. It's also, let's see, about 7:30 at night. So unfortunately nowadays that means it's dark again. So not really sure why I brought that up. As if me having a light really means anything. The taste and the cream, honestly, probably the best. The taste and the creaminess, thickness specifically, probably the best I've had. The ratio is still a disaster, but what do you expect? Very good taste, I don't know why. Thing is, the scores typically revolve mostly around, obviously, the clam to potato ratio here. For me to even give it a 6, that might be one on the end here. Okay, that is pretty solid. That might be the thumbnail right there. Not really that chewy. That was an interesting one. Those like more mushy ones. Weird. That is like this big. That was a treat. That up the score 0.1 right there. But you already know how that goes. That's not saying much because, once again, the taste might be good, but at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, all that matters for me and for anyone who really has any common sense, honestly, it's just it must have more clams. So, it's been a while. I haven't had clam chowder in a while either, so that probably has something to do with it. There is no question that the creaminess here is on point. But the ratio, overall, that one good one, and then that one kind of mushy one right before it. I was going to say, because of the clam to potato ratio here, if it's unsatisfactory, I can't even give it a 6 because 6 is technically passing. But with the creaminess being good, the taste being actually really good, and those 2 clams, one of which boosted it up 0.1, I'm going to give this a 6.0 out of 10. It was going to be 5.9. The taste and the creaminess carried it. Once again, with a terrible ratio as always, it cannot make it to 6 typically. There was only one, I forget which one it was, it's been so long, where I got a 6 out of it. But those 2 brought just over the finish line. So real quick before we discuss MARKETSIDE, New England Clam Chowder. I forgot the price, by the way. I will put in the comments at some point. Remind me of that. MARKETSIDE, New England style clam chowder. The white, obviously. A 6.0 out of 10. The creaminess and the taste carried it. The ratio, as always, leaves something to be desired. Now, many of you are wondering where I've been. Well, first things first, there's actually a lot of reasons. The rest of you are dismissed. If you want to just go, that was the review. Okay, so first of all, I wildly overestimated just how many cans there were at these stores. I really thought there would be 20 to 30. It never really hit me that, this is only 13 right here. That being said, I went to Wegmans and I saw, let me just say there's gonna be 2 more episodes already coming your way. But number one, I thought there were more. And on top of that, it's the summertime, just constantly doing things. Let's see what else. On top of that, I was thinking about taking some offline or online. There's this one called Black Pearl, and it's like $30 because you can only get, it has to be a 3-pack of cans. It cannot just be one. So I'm just not trying to spend $30 to do a review. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm not, money's not that good to where I'm just gonna buy $30 worth of clam chowder just to do one review of it. Just not gonna happen. We can maybe raise that later. Or if I can find one, just one, I don't know why, $30, not doing that. Maybe I say that, but I probably will eventually. But point being, summertime, already busy enough. The cans, I definitely thought there were more, there were not. It really comes down to, honestly, just it's the summertime. I fish all the time, I'm working all the time, my friends are always hanging out. By the time I get off, Sunday night, I forget to buy a can. I'm not thinking, do clam chowder reviews during the summertime. I'm not, this is more of a, downtime kind of thing. Once again, the mission is 17 years from now or so. People are, this slowly builds over time, and then 17 years from now, or even sooner, hopefully, someone out there is thanking me for what I wish I could be thanking someone else for, long ago. Because if someone was doing this 10 years ago, we'd probably have some, we probably would cover some ground. So I'm taking it upon myself. So most importantly, the points are not as many cans as I thought there would be. Summertime, sorry, I do have a life. Let's just be real. It's never going to end though. This will always be a thing. As for doing it in the restaurants, I was like, well, it's funny because I was thinking, I really don't feel like, going through all this, setting it up, and then just inevitably trashing these soups in front of people. But it kind of hit me literally today, many months later, why not just get it for to go? That's one way you could do it, but call me a wimp. I'm not trying to, I would have to whisper. First of all, you're in a restaurant. I cannot talk like this in a restaurant. That's ridiculous. So it's that. Yeah, summertime, not as many cans as I thought there would be, although there are 2 more coming. Online, just unnecessarily expensive. I got stuff to do. I'm not going to spend $30 when that's a fishing trip right there, So, yeah, not as many cans. Didn't feel like buying online. It's summertime, let's just be real. And honestly, until today, somehow, I didn't even think, oh, you could just, take it to go. So there will be more coming, no matter how many I do at a time, no matter how big the gap is in between each review, of which there will be 2 more in the next 2 weeks. But every gap, this will never end. This will never end. I'm sorry if I made it feel that way, but this is a journey that will last forever. This journey will last forever. Don't worry. If there's any big gaps in the way, there's just something. Once again, after these cans, and literally online, the only one I saw that I have not seen in stores is Black Pearl. Everything else, there's literally like nothing online. If you guys can find me some, put it down in the comment section. Literally only one other type, and it's online, Black Pearl. Other than that, there's no need to really anyway. But I will say the Black Pearl one, seeing like a 3-pack for 30, it's like, I mean, if you want to do that, you want to pitch in and have me do that, that's fine. But I will eventually, but that's going to take a second. I am rambling right now. I think you get the gist of it. Just life happens and, just wasn't here. And once again, I ran out of ammo, although I found 2 more. So there will be 2 more coming. And then we'll probably dive into taking it out to go. Once again, I have no idea how I never thought, oh, I could just buy it and then have it to go. That never hit me until just now for some reason. Not even any of my commenters or my friends texted me about that. So, but yeah, I'm rambling like crazy, talking fast, just got off work. Not happy with the lighting outside. So, definitely those of you who left about 5 minutes ago probably have made the better decision. But if you were just wondering, that's why. Once again, I repeated myself. That was a broken record. That 5 minutes is a broken record. I'm doing right now. Let's just end it right here. MARKETSIDE, New England style clam chowder, in case you missed it. 6.0 out of 10. There will be 2 more episodes coming, and we'll go from there.